What's up everyone, Luke here with another video. So I am currently talking to a student about going up and helping him flip and fund a live phone flipping deal. A guy's got 2 to 4 iPhone XS Max, 64 gigabytes sealed, and on top of that, he's probably going to have 8 to 10 tomorrow. So my student hit me up, said he didn't have the capital to do it, so I'm going to go up there and help him flip and fund this deal, get these phones, and that way the customer has a solution and doesn't go and sell them to somebody else, and hopefully tomorrow he has more phones, as he stated to my phone flipping student. So that's what this video is about. Going to be a live phone call, and then I'm going to be on my way up to Hudson to go and buy these phones. Let's go.
Told me they've got 2 phones right now. They're paying the $450 a piece. They can get 2 more in 5, 15 minutes, whatever. I don't know how that works. That's what they told me. And then they said the other 8 pieces they'd have tomorrow.
So they don't have all 12 phones tonight.
So they told me, this other guy that he put me on the phone with said they don't have all 12 right now. He said they've got 2 now. He said once we have $450 for these 2, then we'll have 2 more for you, like right away, as in, wait here, we'll get them. And then, so we'll have 8 more for you tomorrow. Again, I don't know, this is my first time, dealing with a scenario like this, so I don't know what's, going on behind the scenes.
Sure, no, I got you. I mean, it could be very well possible that he doesn't have all of the phones today. I mean, that's very possible. Maybe they're going to acquire more tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure. But the question is, do you have the capital to go up there tonight and just buy those 2? Because if I come up there tonight, I'm only going to be making probably $50 to $100 a phone. And it's like, how, I can't really necessarily split the profit with you at that rate, with me driving, all the way up to Hudson area and, them buying just 2 phones. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, and that makes sense. Like when he told me he's only got 2 and, turning into 4, well, that's not,
Right. I mean, what I could do for you is I could head up to Hudson tonight, and I could buy the 2 phones. And I guess think of it as, I guess you're going to kind of gamble at this point. I'll buy the 2 phones. I'm going to take the profit for him. But if for some reason he actually does contact you tomorrow and he does have, 8 or 10 phones tomorrow, then at that point, if I'm driving up there for that deal, then I would definitely split the profit with you, or, give you $400 or $500 for handing the deal off to me.
Yeah, that works. I'm good with that. And yeah, you might have 4. I don't know how he'd be able to get phones this late. But he said if he'd be able to get 2 more right away.
So
I don't know how that works.
So he thinks that he's gonna get 2 more tonight.
Yeah, he was extremely confident about that, and I don't know how that would work because they're brand new and sealed. Where's he gonna go?
Okay, yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Maybe he's going to Walmart. I'm not really sure exactly. Question: did he send you a picture of the products at all, or the iPhones?
He has not, and I will say this. I noticed this when I first spoke with him. He said, "I'll send you a picture," and then when I called him back, he said, "Oh, my phone, my camera's crappy, so I can't really. I'll just think that my picture would be blurry." So he ended up not sending a picture, and I don't know if he's telling the truth, if he's trying to kind of smooth over, gloss over something. But yeah, that's what actually happened.
And is he willing to meet in a public place?
Yeah, he's fine to meet somewhere that we agree to.
Okay.
And I talked to him going as far as Woodbury, so he's open to meeting, at some location. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I would definitely want to meet him in a public place. So here's my thoughts on the whole deal. Yeah, definitely could be, a decent amount of profit, but, the question is, what is this guy trying to pull? I don't like that he wouldn't send any pictures. That doesn't really make any sense to me. I mean, you could send a picture with a flip phone that's got a terrible camera on it, and you'd still be able to tell that there's two iPhones there. So the question is you know, is he trying to set somebody up to get robbed or something? And I'm not trying to like scare you or anything, man, but you know, it's just one of these things that you got to think about when you're meeting people late at night. You know what I mean? So
that is fair. Like I completely agree. And the only thing I will add to that is this is the same guy that hit me up a couple of days ago.
Sure.
He had like some laptops and stuff, and he was willing to meet like right away in the middle of the day.
Okay. No, that's a good sign.
Deal.
Yeah, maybe he just wants to unload phones. It doesn't have anybody that's buying them. So, and it's a good sign that, you know, he's willing to meet in a public place. That's a big thing too. So, yeah, why don't you communicate with him? See if you can get him to bring 4 tonight. I mean, we can get the other 2 or whatever his deal is. Maybe try calling him, and then you can give me a call back or shoot me a couple texts. We'll figure it out. But in the next like 15 to 20 minutes here, it's already 10:30, but I mean, I can probably get rolling here in the next 15, 20 minutes. I can start heading up to Hudson. And what I was going to say is, how far away is Hudson for you?
Hudson for me is, let me pull up Google Maps. It's like maybe 15 minutes.
Oh, really? So it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
What I'll do is I'll probably have you meet me in Hudson, and what I could do is I could probably just give you the cash, and I just have you go buy the phones, and then come meet me back in Hudson, and then we can talk a little bit about business and just give me an idea on, you know, what did he seem like, or what is his dilemma, you know, what's his deal as far as getting these other 2 or getting these other 8. So
yeah, and that would be perfect, because they were talking about being able to meet in like, you know, half hour, 45 minutes at the earliest. So
okay,
give us plenty of time to
all right, that would be good. Why don't you set up with them? Just tell them maybe we could meet around like 11:30, because it takes me about 1 hour to get to Hudson. So, and obviously I know it's only 15 minutes from you, but you know, I could let you know when I'm like 35 minutes away from Hudson, and then you can be there in 15 minutes, no big deal. But it's like a 1 hour drive for me. So yeah.
Oh man, wow. All right, so for me, because I'm meeting them in Woodbury, so that gives you enough time to get up to Hudson.
Yeah, Hudson's 1 hour from me. Woodbury's only like 10 minutes away from Hudson. I mean, it's not very far away at all, so.
No, okay.
But my girlfriend will probably be coming with me, and she always hates when I make late night drives or whatever. So, I don't know if she'll want to go over to Minnesota, but I can definitely meet you in Hudson. I can definitely, you know, fund this deal for you. I can give you some cash, and here's my promise to you. If he does follow through tomorrow and actually has 8 or 10 phones, I will give you the cash for that tomorrow, and then I will pay you I'll pay you, you know, $400 to $500 depending on what prices are tomorrow. What I'm gonna get for the phones, I'll pay you $400 to $500 for finding the deal. So easy, $400 or $500, and you know, you've got no risk. You don't have to worry about shipping anything or nothing. And like you said, the most important thing is you don't want to lose this guy as a client. You want to give him a solution rather than telling him, no, I can't buy your devices, and send him to somebody else.
Exactly.
Because eventually you will have the capital, you know?
Exactly. And that's the long-term thinking, kind of, you know, looking down the road. So.
Definitely.
Exactly. Perfect. All right, sweet Luke, yeah, I'm going to basically get off the phone with you here. Yeah, hit him up, set it up, and let's see what actually happens.
All right, yeah, sounds good, Vince. I will, I'll get some money together, and I will be on my way up here in like 10 to 15 minutes, so I'll see you in Hudson.
All right, sounds good, Luke.
All right, thanks, Vince. Bye-bye.
Take care.
So everybody, that was a live phone call from one of my students. He's actually based out of the Twin Cities in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And basically what's going on is he had somebody hit him up that's got 12 AT&T XS Max sealed 64 gigs, and he's going to get them for $450 a piece. So I'm super excited. However, the person has 2 to 4 phones on them tonight, and then tomorrow they're supposed to have the other 8 to 10. Not a big deal, so I'm going to be driving up there, and what I've been doing basically is my student called me. He's in my Phone Flipping Academy course. He doesn't have the cash to fund this deal. He just doesn't have the capital. He just recently purchased my course. He's just trying to get started, and this is kind of his first big lead that he's had. These are, you know, brand new sealed phones, and they're higher end phones. They're not iPhone XRs. These are iPhone XS Max Maxes. So what I'm doing for my student right now is basically he called me, and I will do this for any student out there, by the way, if you are within like an hour radius or an hour and a half radius, depending on how big the deal is. But basically, he needs help finding this deal. So what he's going to do is he's going to get the deal. I'm going to come up there. I'm going to give him the cash. I'm going to buy these 2 phones. But if the deal does lead to it being a bigger deal, like as promised, if there's going to be 10 phones, I am going to give my phone flipping student $400 to $500 cash, pure net profit for finding the deal. If I end up buying 10 to 12 phones, I'll probably end up making around $1,000 to $1,200. So for my phone flipping student finding this deal, since he can't fund the deal himself, and for him getting the lead, I'm going to give him a generous $400 to $500 cash profit, net profit, just for finding the deal, and then I'll end up making around $600 profit after I resell the phones. But it's all my money funding it, but I'm so gracious to anybody out there who will bring me a deal like this and, you know, think of me first rather than just sending them somewhere else. See, this is a really good method to use, and you can use this whether, you know, you have a mentor you can use like myself, or maybe even a friend or family member. It's always good to buy a customer's phones. You don't want to just tell them, no, I don't have the capital, no, I don't have the money, or no, I just can't buy your phones, because what you're doing then is you're making the customer angry by not giving them a solution. See, if you give them a solution, as my phone flipping student Vince said, if he gives him a solution, he doesn't want to lose this guy as a customer. So we're giving this guy a solution, we're buying the phones, and in turn, when this guy gets more phones, he will be back to Vince. Whether he knows that I'm funding the deal or not doesn't really matter. The point is we're giving him a solution to sell his phones. So we're going to go tonight and we're going to pick up 2 iPhone XS Max 64 gigabytes sealed, just like that. Just kind of wanted to show that live phone call there, just kind of the stuff that I do, whether it's midday, AM, or it's PM. I'm always doing deals. I'm always trying to figure something out, and this is just one of the many things that I do during the day, you know, involving phone flipping. I mean, I have so much phone flipping stuff going on. I've got direct invoices coming in. I've got phones coming in the mail. I've got people calling me from other cities, helping them fund deals, people who are new to phone flipping, and then of course I've got my own clientele that are constantly bringing me phones as well. So as I've said in other videos, networking is your net worth. If you are networking, your net worth is going to go up. The more people you know, the more money you make, the more possibilities and opportunity that you have. So I just kind of thought this was kind of a cool little video. I saw the call coming in and I'm like, you know, what the heck? I might as well just hit the record button and show you guys what I'm up to tonight. So I know I've kind of been out of my office pretty much this whole week doing YouTube videos off my phone, but sometimes I like doing videos off my phone just to be a little more personable with you. You know, my office here, whatever, yeah, it's kind of nice, but it doesn't really matter. Really what it's about is how well can I train you to flip phones? How well can I, you know, teach you to actually make money so you don't make the same mistakes that I did in life or early on, or have the kind of problems that I did, you know, just growing up and just avoiding all that kind of stuff. How well can I show you how to take $20 and turn it to $100? How well or how good can I, you know, basically, how good can I make your life? How much money can I make you by turning $100 into $1,000, or, you know, $100 into $10,000? How well can I do that? I did it for myself. How well can I do it for you? So that's what it's all about. So sometimes I like shooting these live videos or these little videos off my phone just because it's really more or less about the advice and about the knowledge that I'm trying to share with you, not necessarily what I've got behind me in the background or the car or the house or whatever, the office. So I like being personable with all of you out there, and I think it brings kind of a different approach to, you know, YouTube mentorship videos, because there's a lot of people out there like, you know, and I like these guys. They say good stuff like Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, but they've always got the fanciest backgrounds out there, and it's like, it's kind of distracting. And really what it matters is, it doesn't matter what's in the background. It matters how well I can teach you. And if there's one thing that I'm good at, it's helping other people make money. It's helping other people turn $20 or $100 into $500 or $1,000. And that's what I'm doing tonight with Vince. One phone call. I'm going to go help him fund the deal. I'm going to be driving up to Hudson right now. It's 10:44 at night. So I'm going to upload this video, and then I'm going to be on my way up to Hudson to buy 2 to 4 iPhone XS Maxes. I'll probably make a couple $100 profit and hopefully meet one of my phone flipping students in person, which is going to be kind of cool. I'm going to give him the cash. That's going to be awesome. And then on top of that, we're going to secure a good customer for Vince and possibly myself in the future. You know, if Vince doesn't have the capital to buy this guy's phones, if he's bringing 10 to 15 phones, I'll buy the deals every time. And you know what? Because Vince was, you know, such a good guy to just consider me, even though obviously, yeah, he's my student, so why wouldn't he? He didn't have to do that, but Vince was smart enough to know that if he gives this customer a solution, the customer will keep coming back. So kudos to Vince out there for doing that. I'm sure you'll see this video. Obviously, you're my student, so you watch my YouTube videos, but kudos to you, man. That's really smart. That's next level thinking. Like that's very business oriented thinking, to think, hey, why don't I reach out to Luke and see if we can secure the customer? Because if we secure the customer, he will become a repeat customer. That's a big thing. And if in the future Vince has more deals like this, I will gladly pay Vince $300 to $500 every time he lines up a big deal like this, even if it's a repeat customer and Vince can never come up with the capital. You know, maybe this guy comes up with 20 phones and, you know, it's a $20,000 deal. I will gladly pay Vince every single time, just because of the fact that Vince deserves that for bringing such a good deal to the table. That's one thing to keep in mind in networking and in business. If somebody brings you something that's worth $1,000 to you, don't be greedy and give them $100. Give them $300 to $400 when it comes to, you know, affiliate marketing or affiliate lead generation. Keep that in mind. So that being said, I've got to get going. I've got to get to Hudson, as you heard on the phone call. If I don't get going soon, I will be here all night, because we all know I could sit and talk about phone flipping 24/7, because there is so much to know. So that being said, I hope this video was kind of something different for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it brings some value to all of you, and I hope it gives you kind of some new ideas on how you can be networking and using all of your radius, your phone flipping radius. Like I talked about the Google Maps, use all the towns, all the people, network, and try and find some leads out there that you wouldn't normally get, kind of like the phone call that I just got. So that being said, make sure you guys go out there and apply it, open up some new ideas, open up your mind, and try some things out. You never know what might happen. You might just land a big deal. So that being said, make sure you guys smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.